Hello, what is up everybody? RL57 here, back with yet another diecast car video, and in today's video we have something pretty nice here, which is the Tarmacworks x Lamley group, the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAm, and this is in 1/64 scale as always, new to 2024, global 64. And just if you're wondering, I did buy this from the Two Monsters shop. If you don't know their store, you can go check it out by clicking the link down in the description if you haven't already. So let's talk about the details of the box first from now. So at the side right here we have the illustration, some sort of left side of the car. You can see the full illustration of the car from the side if you open the cover right here. Two-tone box right here. Top is white, bottom is green, sort of light green, and it says Tarmac right here. Lamley group, if you don't know their channel, they're quite a popular YouTube channel as well, the Lamley group, or John. He's also a fellow diecast reviewer as well. You can go check it out. And Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAm. From the side right here, of course, you have the back side of the car as always. Now, if you might be wondering, yes, this illustration does contain the rim set with the disc brakes inside, but the actual car does not. Not in terms of global 64, but maybe something else such as what is it? There are a ton besides global 64, like the other types of models that are not global 64. Yeah, they do contain disc brakes, but these ones do not. So if you see right here, the Alfa Romeo logo, GTAm logo right there, global 64 at the top, and at the back, Tarmacworks, Tarmac for good as always. Checking the base, or the bottom of the box, sorry. Tarmacworks, manufactured by Tarmac Management Limited, and this is a Alfa Romeo official licensed product, as you can see by the licensing right there. Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAm, white/green, Alfa Romeo right there. There's the barcode if you need it, made in China. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this one up. And let's see. Of course, you already know I've opened it. I've done a shorts review of it. And of course, this is not a chase. And I believe there is no chase existence for this specific Alfa Romeo, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't see the word chase car included in the poster that they released by Tarmacworks, and I believe there is no chase available, or else there would be an option of the chase, which is limited and only a few amounts are made. And this is basically the basic model of it, which is of course in your standard metallic white plus a touch of green. Now I don't specifically know, this should be somewhat British racing green or some sort. I can't really tell, but it's somewhat like that. And taking a closer look on the turntable right here, of course the white Alfa Romeo Giulia matches the turntable very well, as you can tell. But yeah, it looks very nice. Like, judging it from the whole aspect of the exterior, it looks very nice, very awesome, quite crisp in terms of paint job. Even though it's quite simple and all white and just a touch of green, it still looks pretty great. They did try to add a bit of touches to the car, example like a green out stripe on the hood, on the sides, and they did also include a somewhat Alfa Romeo logo on the hood as well, which we'll talk about in a bit. Other than that, if you don't know the GTAm specifically, GTAm is basically more to like a road and track legal version, where it's more to a sporty type of Alfa Romeo. So in conclusion, they did add a massive rear spoiler to the back, which you can see present on this car, and it's colored in black, which I'm gonna talk about later on in the video. But yeah, judging for now, the car looks pretty great. As intended, I was like expecting the car to be very nice, very good looking, and it did turn out to be like that, and I do really like it. Yeah, I do really like the paint job, even though it's quite simple and all. The previous versions were in red, if I'm not mistaken, the Alfa Romeo Giulia. I don't know, this is like the second color or time it released. But I do have the first edition, which was in red. It's like in that liquid metallic red, which I do really like. It's quite like that dark red in the GTAm edition. If it's in the Giulia GTA, it would have just a simple carbon fiber ducktail at the back, which is colored in black, and it's quite different compared to this one. This one has a massive rear spoiler, like I said just now, and yeah, I do really like this version a lot more. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the car now in my hands. So starting off from the side, as always, we will start from the wheels at the back. So you have these sort of like 5 circular spoke wheels, I guess, colored in sort of black, jet black type of color, which is cool. The rims, quite thin rubber tires, not gonna lie, not too bad actually. You do have these sort of like blacked out wheel arches on the side of the car. It applies to the back and not at the front, surprisingly. I don't think so. Yeah, it does not apply to the front, only at the back, which is quite interesting. You do have this tiny little black trim at the bottom right here, and also this green stripe, which I was talking about on the side, running from this like side air intake towards the door handle of the rear door, which is cool. So this car of course contains 2 doors, as this is more to a sports sedan, if you ask me, type of car, which I do really like. And yeah, I do really like the side view of it. It looks pretty cool. You do have some black trim, of course, for the door itself right here. I think that's matte, I'm not sure. You do have this tiny Alfa Romeo text. I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but there is a slightly small Alfa Romeo text, which I believe with an Italian flag right there, which is nice. And I do really like it. Sadly, they didn't color out the door handles, but it's fine, it's pretty nice. I believe, yeah, rubber side mirrors colored in black, and yeah, seemingly that this is rubber. Of course, it's, well, quite fragile and all, so be careful with that side mirror. So judging by the front, I do really like the front of the car. It looks pretty fierce, and I do really like it. So yeah, you do have some regular tint for the headlights, like it's not like tinted dark or anything, or maybe tinted yellow. Nope, it's just your regular headlight tint. You do have some blacked out intakes right there on the front, and also the grille, which is colored in sort of like this triangular shape. And I do really like these parts right here at the bottom, and they also have like this small little front bumper, like sort of extension, which is not too bad. It's tiny little Alfa Romeo logo. I don't know if you can see it or not. You have this small little green stripe moving towards the back, not really in the center or anything. It's not symmetrical, but it's sort of like towards the side, which is, I guess, fine. And you have this logo, which is sort of like an icon symbol of Alfa Romeo, sort of. It's actually present on the box. I don't know if you can see it correctly or not. Hold on, let me show you the box. Here's the Alfa Romeo logo that was present on the box. There is that logo. If I'm not mistaken, that should represent like a snake, if I'm not mistaken. As it's, well, kind of shaped like a snake, so I think it should be a snake, or is it a dragon? I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, with some sort of crown right there on the top. So you have these 2, like, I don't know, are these pins or are these like intakes? I'm not entirely sure. So blacked out interior, regular windshield tint. Blacked out seats as well inside, which are nice. Moving towards the roof, metallic black colored roof right here. Still has that green stripe moving towards the back, and I do really like it. The black hood suits the car very well. At least it doesn't feel like too fully metallic white of the car itself. And it matches the rear spoiler as well, which we'll talk about in a bit. Here is the other side, if you're wondering. Yes, pretty similar to the illustration on the box just now. Just that minus the brake calipers, which are not present here, which is quite sad, but still pretty good. Oh yeah, talking about the interior just now, I actually forgot to mention. Since this is more to a sports sedan car, which is sort of like a track styled sedan, you actually have a roll cage included, which, if I'm not mistaken, is not available on the GTA, Alfa Romeo GTA, but only on the GTAm, if I'm not mistaken, which is actually pretty nice. Here at the back, sort of like that matte liquid silver, I think, sort of silverish gray, which is not bad. Moving towards the back, you do have this massive rear spoiler with well, basically pretty nice airflow towards the back for aerodynamics. You have this rear spoiler right here, which is not too bad. You do have a bit of red and a bit of transparent, basically tint, which is not too bad. I really do like the shape of the rear lights, very cool. You have this what do you call this, the green stripe again at the back right here, which is actually pretty nice. And the fact that they've brought the pinstripe towards the back is actually pretty cool. That's something that other brands sometimes don't normally do, especially brands like Matchbox and Hot Wheels. They normally don't do these, but again, it's pretty good. You do have the Alfa Romeo badge right here, logo, and you do have the license plate of GTAm colored in red, which is nice. Diffusers, yeah, here it is. So if you're wondering, yeah, those are the diffusers right there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it or not. And also, is that a twin exhaust pipe? Yes, it's a twin exhaust pipe system that you can kind of see at the back. Bingo, there it is. Two exhaust tips, very nice. Straight away to the base. Matte black metal base, just if you're wondering. Tarmacworks 1/64 scale Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAm with the Lamley Group logo present at the bottom right here in white. And it also says made in China, which is seemingly enough not too bad for a Alfa Romeo. And this is one of the best ones that I've reviewed so far of the GTAm, if you ask me personally. Way better than the red one, especially. But I don't know what other colors for this GTAm will be produced in the future. I heard there is another sort of racing style livery coming in, like the same liquid maroon, reddish color, metallic, and also a touch of yellow. There will be another color, I think. I don't know what other colors besides this and the red one are coming out soon. But then again, keep an eye out for any other Alfa Romeos, especially the Giulias that's coming out in the future. And yeah, maybe I might get the other one soon, hopefully. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. What you think about this Tarmacworks 1/64 scale Alfa Romeo Giulia GTAm in this metallic white with the green bits and bobs here and there. Alfa Romeo and basically Tarmacworks x Lamley Group. Great combo, white and also green. Very, very nice. I hope that maybe someday you can get your hands on this car once it reaches in your basically country or anything. But yeah, if you want to get yours, you can go get it from the Tarmacworks website or the Two Monster Shop Shopee page, or you can go check it out from their TikTok shop if you want. Links will be down in the description down below. And once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.